Burkina Faso's bold step forward under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré has sent ripples across West Africa, igniting curiosity, admiration, and speculation. A striking display of intent has unfolded as a massive fleet of construction machinery, bulldozers, excavators, and trucks, has been transported from Ghana's Tema Harbor to the landlocked nation, stirring discussions about the scale and significance of this operation. Videos circulating on social media have captured long convoys of heavy equipment rumbling through Ghanaian roads, setting the stage for what appears to be a major infrastructural transformation in Burkina Faso. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. The scale of this development has left many wondering, what exactly is Traoré planning, and what could this mean for Burkina Faso's future? Since assuming power in September 2022, Captain Ibrahim Traoré has positioned himself as a leader determined to break away from the status quo. Drawing frequent comparisons to Burkina Faso's revolutionary icon Thomas Sankara, Traoré has championed the ideals of sovereignty, self-reliance, and economic independence, often challenging foreign influence over the country's resources. His administration has taken bold steps, from renegotiating foreign mining contracts to pushing for the domestic processing of gold, all in a bid to shift the balance of power back into the hands of the Burkinabe people. The arrival of this massive fleet of construction machinery aligns perfectly with his vision, a leader not just making promises, but demonstrating action. Across social media, Burkinabe citizens and West Africans have celebrated this move, with many hailing Traoré as a leader with a clear direction for his nation's future. The fact that this massive consignment of construction equipment had to be transported through Ghana highlights Burkina Faso's reliance on regional partnerships. As a landlocked country, it depends heavily on coastal nations like Ghana for its imports. The use of Tema Harbor as the primary entry point showcases Ghana's crucial role in West Africa's trade network, and the sheer scale of this convoy signals that Burkina Faso is investing significantly in its development. But the real question remains, what is all this machinery going to be used for? While official reports have not specified the exact projects in the pipeline, Traoré's past statements provide strong indications of the possibilities. Burkina Faso faces enormous challenges ranging from poor infrastructure and economic hardship to a deadly Islamist insurgency that has displaced over 2.1 million people. For years, many areas in the country have lacked essential road networks, making trade and security operations difficult. This new fleet of construction machinery could be Traoré's answer to these challenges. An ambitious plan to build roads that connect isolated regions, construct military outposts to strengthen security, and establish new industrial hubs to support economic growth. The enthusiasm surrounding this development extends beyond Burkina Faso's borders. In Ghana, many citizens who witnessed the convoys moving through their country expressed admiration for Traoré's boldness. In one viral video, a Ghanaian man filming the convoy excitedly praised Traoré, describing him as a leader who is actively working to develop his country. This growing regional admiration is a testament to the larger-than-life image Traoré has built, one of defiance, resilience, and strategic vision. His leadership style has resonated with many who see him as a symbol of African self-determination, especially in an era where Western influence in Africa is being increasingly questioned. Burkina Faso, alongside Mali and Niger, has formed the Alliance of Sahel States (AES), an initiative that seeks to reduce reliance on Western powers and prioritize regional autonomy. Traoré has been at the forefront of this shift, advocating for African nations to take charge of their own destiny. The significance of this machinery acquisition cannot be overstated. It represents more than just an investment in construction. It's a statement, a declaration that Burkina Faso is ready to take charge of its development, build its infrastructure, and move away from dependency on foreign entities. However, with such grand ambitions comes great responsibility. The country's external debt exceeds $10 billion, and despite being rich in natural resources, much of its wealth is controlled by foreign mining corporations. This reality has fueled Traoré's push for greater national control over Burkina Faso's gold and mineral wealth, emphasizing that the nation must benefit from its own resources. If managed effectively, the revenue generated from these industries could be used to fund major infrastructure projects, creating a sustainable model for development. The geopolitical implications of this move are also worth noting. Traoré's administration has been recalibrating its alliances, shifting towards non-traditional partners such as Russia and Turkey. This shift has been underscored by recent developments, including Burkina Faso's acquisition of Turkish Bayraktar TB2 drones, a strategic move aimed at strengthening its defense capabilities. Given this context, it is possible that the newly acquired construction machinery may have been sourced from alternative partners outside of Burkina Faso's traditional trade networks. Whether funded domestically or through foreign partnerships, the investment in heavy equipment suggests a long-term commitment to infrastructure development. Despite the optimism surrounding Traoré's leadership, critics argue that his projects must be accompanied by tangible results. Burkina Faso has seen leaders in the past who made promises of transformation, only for those visions to remain unfulfilled. The success of this latest initiative will depend on how effectively the resources are managed and whether the projects that arise from this investment truly benefit the people. The Burkinabe public, while largely supportive of Traoré's direction, will ultimately judge him based on results, on whether roads are actually built, whether industries are developed, and whether security improves for communities under threat. The convoy's passage through Ghana also speaks to the deep-rooted interconnectivity of West African nations. Ghana and Burkina Faso have historically shared strong trade relations, but recent political tensions have added complexity to their diplomatic ties. Traoré's controversial appearance at Ghana's presidential inauguration in January 2025, where he was seen with a holstered pistol, raised eyebrows and sparked debates about his approach to diplomacy. Yet, the presence of this construction convoy suggests that despite political differences, economic and infrastructural cooperation between the two nations remains essential. As Ghana continues to serve as a gateway for Burkina Faso's imports, the two nations will likely find themselves navigating a delicate balance between economic collaboration and political divergence. As the fleet of construction machinery reaches Burkina Faso, all eyes will be on Captain Ibrahim Traoré and the steps he takes next. Will this mark the beginning of a grand infrastructure push that transforms the nation's landscape? Will new roads, schools, and industrial zones emerge from this initiative? Could this equipment be used to strengthen Burkina Faso's military presence in vulnerable regions? The possibilities are endless, but one thing is clear. Traoré is determined to carve out a future for Burkina Faso on his own terms. His leadership has already made waves across the Sahel, and if his vision comes to fruition, it could set a new precedent for African nations seeking to reclaim control over their development. For now, the specifics of this machinery's purpose remain undisclosed, leaving room for speculation and anticipation. But beyond the details, the symbolism is undeniable. A leader who took power in a time of crisis is now making bold moves to reshape his country's destiny. Whether he succeeds or faces the same challenges that have plagued past leaders will depend on execution, strategy, and the will of the Burkinabe people. One thing is certain, Burkina Faso is moving, and the world is watching.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.